Don't expect many people to see this. Just a little afternoon. How do you do? Just a little afternoon. How do you do? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, not expecting much of a crowd for this. Nice. Hi, everybody. This is just going to be a little solo afternoon thing. I've played a lot more Siralim 2 since those early streams I did, and turns out I was really, really bad at the game, partially because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So, just gonna do a little thing here. I'm showing off some of the later game shit. Fuck I was doing. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Wrong button. Okay. So we'll get this thing going here. Yeah, no, I think it expects you to just go to the library and just read everything. Even then, I think that there's some stuff that, even then I think there's a few things that are still a little, ambiguous, like, gene strength, for instance. So, I guess I should show you what my party is now. This wall giant has a gene strength of 100. The numbers are just like ridiculously high compared to Dragon Warrior monsters, where you get like a +2 or a +3 or a +20 in Dragon Warrior monsters is a supremely powerful monster. But here you can get like ridiculous shit, like a 752 or a 279, and it's, best I can tell is it just it increases the base stats a bit, and it makes them gain more on level up, which is useful, obviously. I'm still a little miffed that you don't gain mana on a level up. And it really upsets me sometimes, because it's like they're trying to discourage you from using magic in this game. It really feels like that sometimes, because the only way to increase your magic is to use artifacts, artifacts were another thing I wasn't really taking advantage of earlier. So artifacts are like these things here. The levels on them, you gain more levels as you fight. So it's after a certain number of battles, your wizard hat grows another level, or this grows another level, or this grows another level. And so with all the crap that you pick up on the floor in those the realms, you gain abilities to add to artifacts here. So for instance, this heavy shield that my Bone Reaper has currently gives him 153 extra health, 234 extra defense. It gives me 13 free crystal per battle, and Mouth for War is the trait on it. And I forgot what Mouth for War does. I'll check in a second. So I mean, I'll just so I'll make him immune to scorn. Yeah, see, there's a ton of traits here that you can add to stuff. And these are incredibly useful, and it kind of makes me sad that you can only have one per artifact, because there's a few of these that would just be amazing if combined. And you have to go through a ritual where you have to do a certain number of battles to gain a certain number of ritual points to to increase the things anyway. So it's not like you can just add 2 or 3 on there and it's automatically done for you. Might as well give him more attack. So yeah, that's the only way to add mana to a monster, which makes me sad because there's a lot of really awesome looking spells in this game, like stuff that could like really change battles in here, but like even shitty spells. You can see right here. Let's take a look at the wall giant. He's got 26 mana. It's the same amount. No, he's a pretty high level right now. He's had 26 mana his entire thing. Like the nature spell gems I have, one of the spell gems I have on him costs more mana than he actually has. The only reason it's on him is because when he kills something, there's a 50% chance it'll cast anyway. Because for some reason, when they have those effects, like 50% chance to cast on a attack or hit or kill, those cast for free. And there are a few monsters that have specific abilities that give your monsters the ability. Every monster that you have gets access to a spell that they can cast with 0 mana. So there's some stuff that's well thought out in the game here. But like, by the way, walk through the wall, because why not? I don't know if that's a shortcut or a bug. Yeah, there's just so much overcomplicated bullshit with the magic system. And even like, and the worst part is when you try and raise mana on an artifact, it always goes up by like 8 or 9. So you never like, you can't, like this guy right here. Let's see the artifact. Like maximum mana, it's added 42 mana. I think I've done that like 4 times. Yeah, like it, yeah, look, because yeah, defense once, intelligence once, trait revigoration once, and then 4 times I raised the mana, and it only gave 42 extra mana. And all the spell gems, yeah, like 1/3 of his mana is gone for each of these. So I cast Gem of True Light at the start of every battle because he's fast and it cuts off a lot of defense and gains a lot of defense for my party. But after that, like, I can heal a couple times. And like, so there's a, where is it? What, I know that there's a, there it is, yeah. Minor resurrection. So I can heal and resurrect a couple times after doing that, but, and if I want to do True Light again, that's half my mana gone right there. It's, if I had to pinpoint my least favorite thing about the game, the magic system is probably up at the top. Here's one new thing that happened was the cook here. He showed up. He's got, you can like pick random shit for him to make that you've already think, and so you can also, so how about cheese and nuts that you roast, and if you do it wrong, he gives you a mouthful of ashes, which is good times, delicious. Construction, I can't remember if we got the construction rituals, but yeah, this basically gives you stuff to do when you're out there. Every time that you get into a battle and you win, you'll get some ritual points on there. There's also crystal items that give all your rituals like 1,000 or 2,000 in there, so I'll just start one of them right here. One very annoying thing with this game, just like it discourages you from doing magic, it kind of discourages you from breeding too. Anytime that I don't know what gene strength it is exactly that it kicks in, but anytime that you've bred a monster enough times, you will suddenly have to do a ritual to hatch the egg, which is really annoying because it means that you are without a 6th monster for like 10,000 points worth of battles or something, which is, you may be able to guess, not very good. You do regain mana after battles, yeah, Storm Batman. You regain everything after battles. So that is one thing I like, is the whole thing where each battle is its own battle, and you don't lose horribly even if you lose a battle. So I'll just go to roamed up 33 here. Just oh good, I think this is Torrent's place. So as before, oops. Oh, he shouldn't be attacking first, should he? Nice. There's not much to be said about these realms that wasn't already said before. Like, by the way, turning on turbo mode is pretty much necessary for this game. Like, being able to hold down the X button and just have it zip through battles, much, much better than it used to be. And those were the ritual points there. You have to... There is some strategy to battle that I wasn't, like, paying much attention to in the early... Like, if there's a life monster on the other team, it's probably a good idea to kill the life monster first, because life monster enemies at this point in the game almost always have some sort of healing spell or resurrection spell. So if you don't knock them out, it's really annoying. And battles are still pretty much random, so there's not much rhyme or reason to it. Just things that you have seen before you will battle. I'm sure there's some sort of algorithm for when you level up this much you start seeing new monsters. When you start leveling up this much you see new monsters, but as of right now I'm not. I'll occasionally find something new. Most of the new stuff that I found is through breeding. And it is worth pointing out that we were already able to tell, like, 2 hours in during the streams we were doing, that there were a shit ton of recolors in this game. Let me tell you, there are maybe 100 actual sprites in the... God damn it. There are maybe 100, like, real different sprites in this game. Everything is a recolor. Nearly everything in this game is a fucking recolor, and it is really, really awful. I wrote a Steam review for this, and my biggest complaint by far was this game is aesthetically fucking terrible. Like, for all the boasting about the 500 some monsters in the game, they're all recolors. Like, Dragon Warrior monsters only had, like, 200 some. But at least they were all the same monster except for Duran and Deathmore, or whatever the... Duran and whatever the final form of that last boss was. Those are the only two recolors in the entire game. Even, like, the differences... There were actual differences in the sprites, even though mine are between, like, the spot slime and the regular slime. Like, the spot slime was slightly bigger. Like, nothing was a recolor, and I don't know, thinking about this as a Dragon Warrior Monsters-esque game, maybe that's tainting my view a little bit, since that is my favorite fucking game ever. But it's a little disappointing for me to have a game that is honestly fun. I've grown to like this game a lot more as I started playing it a lot more, especially once we got past the mid stages of it. But man, like, I really, really wish that it was better looking. Just didn't, like, if it didn't look like an RPG Maker game. It just straight up looks like an RPG Maker game with, honestly, like, other than the monsters, a lot of these assets don't even look, like, good. Some of these look like they could have been ripped straight out of RPG Maker, honestly. And there's a weird thing too where I kind of don't think that your sprite and the monsters really blend in well with the rest of the world around you. Like, I know that you should be able to tell which one's the player character and your monsters, but for some reason it just feels like the background just The background just feels way duller than the rest of the stuff. Like, the backgrounds all look like they were ripped from RPG Maker straight up, and then everything else was made for this. Again, these are... all I have left for this game are mostly minor complaints, but there's just those few big ones that are... like when I left that review on Steam, I did recommend it. I did give it a thumbs up. But yeah. Yeah, apparently, by the way, apparently there's something called a nether monster, which I have not yet run into. Which can... it can equip any type of spell gem. It's got some other, like, powers of some... like, it's apparently some super powered monster. I have not run into a single one. And even in the library, they don't give you, like, any hints of how to get one. Which, you know, like, I'm not expecting to be handed this shit on a silver platter, but it would be nice to not have to, like, wild guess on how to do stuff. You'll notice that a lot of just, like, random things are still happening. You do eventually kind of figure out what the hell's going on in a battle. You just have to really make sure that you know what your creature's abilities are. Nope, not artifact there. So, like, this creature's ability is Thorns. Every single monster in this game has a specific ability. So this is Thorns. When your creatures are attacked, they deal damage equal to 10% of their attack to the enemy. And this is the artifact attack that he gets, so Resurrection, 50% chance on an attack, which, you know, pretty good stuff. There are some... it kind of annoys me that some of the, like, supposedly lower tier monsters, according to the breeding trees that they have, where things just change color and get better, ostensibly. There was a monster I had at one point, I can't remember what the fuck, like a demon thrasher, I think, I don't know. It was this weird yellow thing. It had just an unbelievably good skill. Anytime that it attacked an opponent, it would attack 3 more times on a different opponent for like 60% of the damage it dealt. Like, it just completely wiped out any enemy team really quickly, especially after I gave it the quad hits perk. Like, it was just destroying things, but it was only at that monster was only at gene strength, like, it was really low. I can't remember what the exact amount was, but it was at a really low gene strength, so I was like, okay, I'll breed it into a better version of that. And the later evolution, I guess you can call it, I can't remember exactly what its ability was, but it was fucking garbage. So yeah, that right there, that was Steel Storm. Steel Storm is a spell that I have equipped. I think it's one of those spells that... there's a lot of spells in this game that you can't actually cast on your own. You have to... something has to trigger the spell. You just have the gem on there. And then on occasion, it will cast itself. Steel Storm is one of those. I'm pretty sure. Like, every time that that monster, I can't remember which one has that on there. I think it's the Apocalypse. I don't know. It'll cast that, and it's a pretty good spell, honestly. Oh, by the way, the fucking breeding in this game, it makes no sense. I know I keep going off on different tangents, but there's so much to fucking talk about in this game since I've learned how to actually play it. There's a lot to cover here. So there's stuff in the breeding that makes absolutely zero sense to me. Like, in Dragon Warrior Monster, and this is especially annoying since you have, like, spell gems and stuff that you can only attach to certain monsters. I had a life monster at one point. I can't remember which one it was. I don't remember the names of half these fucking things other than the fucking sand giant. But I had a life monster, and it was at a lower rate of fucking gene strength. Yeah, that's such a stupid term. it was at a lower rate of gene strength than the rest of my monsters, so I was like, okay. And you know, its ability was okay. It gave everyone the ability to it gave everyone on the team the ability to cast minor heal without spending any mana, which, you know, that's a decent effect. I didn't use it particularly often, but, you know, nice thing to have around. But I figured that a later version of it would be better. And all it tells, if you don't have the 50 fucking thousand page breeding compendium finished, all it tells you in the farm is whether or not the monster that you are breeding is going to be one that you've never had before. In Dragon Warrior monsters, you are at least guaranteed that the monster that is the pedigree is going to be the same type as the monster that is the child. Which isn't as important in Dragon Warrior monsters because there aren't like type-specific spell gems. Like any type can learn a healing spell, any type can learn Blaze or Blaze More, any type can learn Mega Magic, any type can learn anything. It's alright. Unfortunately, in this game, sometimes it will not tell you what. So you'll breed a life monster with a chaos monster, and you'll get a chaos monster even though the life monster was the pedigree. And that is really, really annoying. Because life monsters are the only types of monsters you can have that can do like healing and resurrections and whatnot. I've got, as you can see, I've got kind of a balanced team. I got one of every type on there. I've got one nature, one sorcery, one chaos, one death, one life. I got 2 chaos in there just because there's a lot of really good chaos spells out there. And those, I guess those tend to have higher attacks or something. They've always done quite well for me, for whatever reason. But yeah, if you lose your life type, you've just got all your life spell gems just sitting around. There's not much you can do about it. I don't know. Some of the stuff in this game just, it confuses me. And if I'm being honest, I still have no idea what my level has to do with anything. Best I can tell is that your level being higher means that your breeding will be more effective. But I don't know if it does anything else. If it does, then I haven't noticed, because I mean, my monsters have gotten better just because I've been breeding them and because I've been able to level them up higher than I was before. So if they're getting more powerful on my behalf, then they're doing so in a way that I haven't actually been able to notice. By the way, this is no disrespect to the God of Anger, but this has ended up being my favorite realm. Because there's little orbs that give you ritual energy, which is very nice, especially when you're trying to breed and you've got something ridiculous like a 10,000 point ritual. Like, this is how much energy you're gaining from each battle. You're gaining like 40 or 50 at the most. It's not helping you out that much. But yeah, there's little orb. What the fuck? There's little orbs that give you ritual energy, and I think the Fire Realm also has something like that, where you can pick up crystal shards, but those aren't guaranteed, like the little ritual energy orbs are. So I usually come here for it, and I've got a lot of favor with whatever the fuck her name is, the Goddess of Light, which is nice. Every time you gain more favor with them, they give you a free monster and access to, I think, a new spell gem is what it was. Which, you know, worst things to get. Steel Storm is so good. So I think I'm gonna, yeah. So the Arcanist ritual is now complete, which means this is how you gain stuff in the game. You have to do rituals, which, like, that's how you got the chef in there. That's how you add stuff to the kingdom, like more people and more shops and things like that. I'm going to... Hi, Stoic Imperator. Sorry, the game is full screen, so I'm kind of peeking over at the chat once in a while. So yeah, I can't remember how much this game was. I think they put it on like Steam for $15 or something. I got it for the Christmas sale for like $7. And honestly, I'd say that that's an okay price to pay for it, because it really is an endless game, ostensibly. Like, you could endlessly continue to grow your creatures and get better and better artifacts with better and better stat gains, and I'm gonna guess that the realm depths don't ever stop. Like, you can keep doing it even after you beat the final boss. By the way, I am stuck currently on one of the bosses, which is... The reason I'm stuck on it is because I can't remember if they cast Scorn or not, which is the most annoying fucking status effect in the game. Scorn makes it so your monsters can't attack, which is really annoying in a game that makes it so it's really hard to use magic. So sometimes you just have to do like that summon death spell, and then just wait the rest of the battle while death slowly picks your opponent apart by like 30 damage a turn. That, honestly, like, I was about ready to, like, write a review of this game after playing, like, 5 hours of it. And that review would have been absolutely scathing had I done so, because at that point of the game, I was having absolutely no fun whatsoever. Because every enemy, I was just about as strong as every other opponent in the game. I wasn't, like, destroying them horrendously like I am now. But every enemy seemed to know Scorn, and I couldn't do a goddamn thing about it, so battles were taking absolutely forever. It's these... yeah. I don't know, it's... like, I keep saying it over and over again, like, I don't know if I like this game or if I hate this game, just because it's got so much going for it. But then there's just like 150 just little minor things that just piss me off about it. Actually, I'm going to go try and take on that boss. Maybe I'll have better luck if y'all are here. Where the hell's that? There it is. Okay, so the biggest issue with this, by the way, you guys weren't here for that, but apparently and I struggle to call this a plot, is that as you have gotten these nether orbs from all the bosses thus far, they keep saying, oh no, he attempts to become a god himself. The corruption is so awful and he must be destroyed. Like you're the bad guy the whole fucking time. And yeah, this is why it's fucking impossible, because it cuts your health down to 15% at the start of the battle, which is really fucking annoying. Also, it's worth pointing out that the dude there on the bottom right has a perk that forces you to attack him first. Also, turbo mode is turned off for these games, or for these battles, which is kind of annoying. I think this might actually be the best that I've done thus far. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Cerberus Hellguard has a thing where his trait is that he can cast spells, but he can't cast them directly. So you have to put those like spells on him. Oh my fucking god! Seriously, like, it's just cheap ass tactics. Like, so much fun! I'm enjoying myself so much in this fucking game. Like, come on. Like, it's already mean enough that you fucking start the battle by putting me at 15% health on all my monsters. But then just insta-death. Yeah, fuck you. Who needs to live to keep going? And you'll notice that the Boneyard thing said death. Like, it wasn't another, like, just did a bunch of damage to people. It was legitimately just fucking... You got... Like, you can't do shit about it. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed... I guess you're supposed to just kill the enemies... Or just kill the main guy? I don't know. I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to give it one more shot. See if maybe I can kill the dude at the bottom. Well, like, no. Even having two life... The life type was also killed instantly. By that attack. Yeah, it was just a full party... It was just death, all the way through. Like, what's even the... Come on. Like, I honestly don't know what you're supposed to fucking do about that. And I didn't even get another turn with my Valkyrie Lancer. So I guess that the best thing I can do here is try and kill this dude first. Okay, wow, that was actually... That was the best attempt that I've ever had at that right there. But it's worth pointing out that Mercy, the dude up top there, is the actual, like, enemy here. And I'm not actually sure if that dude in the bottom... Okay, there we go. Fuck this guy. Yeah! There we go. Just fucking good RNG, that's what it was. Fucking hell. See, I told you I'd do better here. Unlike my 55th attempt at those, I managed to kill off the bottom dude on the first attempt. Well, guys, I guess you get to watch me make progress. I was so fucking stuck on that guy, it was pissing me off. Like, that's the only reason I got rid of that dude who had the super special attack. Okay, well. So I guess we did alright then. Guess I'll show off a couple of the other random shit. Like, this thing has no actual purpose as far as I get. It's the Altar of Blood. Basically, this does nothing except make the game harder. Like, it takes away your power balance, and every single thing you can do there, just... It's like, now you can't do this thing that you used to be able to do. Like, it serves no real purpose other than to piss you off. If there is a benefit from it, I haven't seen it. This is the arena, which I guess is... It's interesting. The biggest problem with the arena is you don't get to use your own team of monsters. You have to pick from a team that they ask you about. Like, they give you like 3 choices of pick this monster or this monster or this monster. Here, I'll do an arena fight. We're already here. Might as well. So yeah, here you have to pick 6 monsters from groups of 3. So, like, they're all level 100, so it's pretty good. Jailbreak is a good attempt. So basically you just have to pick the best, I don't know. Oh, that was a... Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, wow! Wow! Wow, that's fucking hilarious. That's incredible. Is that actually... Did I actually see that right? Were you actually able to back up and get a different set of 3 monsters? Because that's kind of incredible. Oh, you fucking can. Wow. This was well thought out. I'm just gonna keep going till I found him. Man. Okay, well this... Also, you don't heal in between battles here. So, it's kind of shitty, actually. And there's 4 battles you have to go through. Yeah, like this... I was able to make it through my first attempt on... Oh my fucking god. I was able to make it through my first... Do I even have spell gems? Yes, I do. Wow, this is fucking terrible. Also, for some reason, the perk that you get that makes it so you can see how much health your opponents have is gone in the arena. And I don't know why. Oh good, silence, my favorite status effect. What the fuck? What kind of stupid fucking spell is that? Are you what? Am I reading this wrong? Like, somebody tell me if I'm reading this wrong. Somebody tell me if I'm actually supposed to cost 22 mana for a splash. Basically. It's fucking Magikarp bullshit. Whatever. I guess I should wait. Oh, this is gonna take for fucking ever. And I'm pretty sure you don't gain mana back either way, so we're pretty much fucked. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this shit. That'll take way too fucking long. Oh yeah, I've never actually used one of those. Yeah, so I don't look like a king because I'm wearing a blue wizard outfit. So this guy right here can change your appearance to any of these sprites. It's like this... What was I originally? Nature Mage. I can't remember which one the... Is there a Nature Mage on here? Fuck. Whatever. Oh, that's right. I can go to the back in the... So yeah, I can be any of these fucking things. Happy International Women's Day. Hashtag UZworm the bar wench. And what do we got here? Oh yeah, these things are still fucking stupid, by the way. Like, these seriously just like feel like, for fuck's sake. These feel like something you'd see in like a 2003 Flash animation. Like what the... There's no fucking point. Big Loser 2, yeah! Oh, I have so many goddamn Exalted Emblems. Oh, like, where are they? Yeah, I've got 369 Exalted Emblems. I've used like 12 the whole time I've played. Like, the only thing those are good for... You can't trade them in for anything as far as I can tell or anything. The only thing those are good for is trading them into gods. Yeah. Yeah, there really aren't any cute monsters. You know what? I'm gonna go to the little, like, the bestiary over here. Also, these are fucking microtransactions. Purchase an otherworldly upgrade. You fucking, yeah. So, like, here you can see all the different, like, monster types. The fuck is that? That is not... Okay, I have seen many bards in my day. That is not a fucking bard. So yeah, you'll notice that a lot of these are recolors of things we've already seen, or things we already have. Like, this is the fortress thing again. Like, there's some minor differences in it, but like they're fucking recolors. Like they gave different hair and like wings. So yeah, there's really no cute monsters in this game. Never seen the mystical giant. Ooh, a hidden grimoire. Like, oh, this guy has a spear and the other one has a bow. There's a different monster. Like, seriously, if anything, this makes me more upset than anything else in the game. Just the fact that hundreds of fucking monsters, maybe like 100 unique sprites between them. There you go. That thing's kind of cute. It's about as close as we're gonna with this thing. The stag abstract. I don't know. These are all terrible. You know what? I'll show off the breeding thing just because we didn't have access to that before. Who has the least amount of power balance? I guess it's the Cerberus. Alright. We'll breed us something new out of this Cerberus, assuming there is something new to breed. Let me check real quick and see if there's anything that I haven't. Okay, the Evoker. The little star next to it means that you've summoned it before. Ooh, Wind Salamander. I like it. I don't know when the hell I got that, but I'm a fan. Okay, so go do some quick on breeding. Oh, great. Okay, so it's the Cerberus Hellguard. Okay, so there's only one thing I can breed it with that will result in a new monster, which is what that question mark on the side means. Unless it's, yeah. Let me check with the salamander here real quick and see if I can. No, it'll all turn into another salamander. Sometimes just like randomly there'll just be a random thing that you can harpy hag? Nope. Okay, so yeah, it looks like that's our only fucking option. So yeah, I'm cool with breeding the Cerberus again just because his skill is kind of shit. Actually, before I do that, I want to see what 3 spell gems he has, because I always lose track of that. Because I've got like 6,000 spell gems. Planets, Implosion, Split Punch. Okay. Okay. Also, to answer your next question, yes, it does autosave, so you can't rebreed these things. Cerberus Gatewatcher, my god. Okay, so didn't realize I had this many eggs lying around. Okay, so see, this costs a bunch of crystal to begin the ritual, which means that I have to, like, I could pick up a 6th month. Here, I'll bring the fucking salamander with me, because why the fuck not? It's cool. I like the wind salamander. So basically, I'm without that guy until I get something ridiculous like, let's see, rituals. 7,350 ritual points. And for some higher things, like that 752 monster I have. What was that one? Yeah, this guy. Over 10,000 ritual points necessary, which is goddamn ridiculous. Now, thankfully, they sell these things, which are shards. Only fucking one there, but yeah, they sell shards which you can use to distribute energy among your rituals, which is nice. Yeah, like I said, I go here just because there's those little ritual orbs hanging around. Sometimes there's a bunch of them. Not a whole lot of nice. Yeah, I think we covered this when I was doing the first stream of the game. But you get a little realm quest every time you enter one of these. It's usually something simple like pick up this group of things off the ground, or it's, oh my fucking god. Well, hey, wind salamanders are in the wild now. That's, I don't even know what's going on. But I don't like it. Do they have... These guys don't have Grace on, do they? Grace is a status effect that makes you dodge better. In case you were wondering what the fuck I was talking about there. Yeah, more Exalted Emblems, because that's what we goddamn need right now. Okay, they do have Grace. Okay, yeah. One of them has Grace. Like, all of them didn't have Grace. I know I didn't see Grace icon on all of them. It's what that little dude who's got his hands up in the air is. Oh, whoops. Oh, super damage now. Nice. Yeah, other than the aesthetic shit, like I know they're trying to add as much gameplay to it as possible, but they did it in a lot of really fucking annoying ways. Don't get me wrong, like, I've played this game for like 30 hours. I've been having a lot of fun with it, but Jesus fucking Christ. There's a lot of shit you have to overlook to find the good. Fuck it, maybe I'll just keep the fucking wind salamander. Oh, look at this fucking team right here. I don't know why, they'll just randomly like throw out a bunch of recolors of the same thing at you sometimes. For no particular reason. At least my monsters are of a high enough level that I'm just beating the shit out of everything I find around here. Especially since my monsters are fucking amazing. See, like, the reason why that last boss battle was so annoying is, like, I don't know if they anticipated you were gonna be this good at this point. So they were just like, oh, fuck him. Let's just annoy the piss out of him. Like, I actually can't think of another RPG where there has been that, like, an insta-death, no strings attached thing like that. Just like, boom, you're dead. Like, at the very least, most of the, like, in Final Fantasy, the death spells, like, have a counter, like, you have 5 turns, and then you will die. Not this one. It's just, fuck you. Get out of my house. Which, to be fair, I did want to get out of its house, and that's why I'm so fucking thrilled that I have finally succeeded at getting the fuck out of its house. So yeah, thankfully we do have a crystal shard. Those are a fucking godsend. And I have never actually raised an egg solely on battles alone, because I've basically just gone to a realm like this, picked up like one of the little ritual orbs that gives you some extra energy, farmed a little bit of what is it? Probably nature? Okay. What's an ultimate spell? I've never seen an ultimate spell. Tell me more, Riddle Dwarf. Or not. On the bright side, I'm gaining even more favor with the Goddess of Light. Who does give me life monsters, so that's like the only way I was able to, that fucking, yay. That's the only way I was able to, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Siralim has sapped my ability to speak in complete sentences or otherwise. It's a damn shame. I'm gonna power through this just at least so that you can see what it looks like when you get a new monster. And just so I can show you, yeah, no monsters have any fucking mana when they're born. Let's see if I can't. For some reason, one of the gods gave me the ability to walk faster, but only in Siralim. Nice. Do you have any other ones? Ooh. Nice. Thank God. Fucking... There's usually not 3 goddamn shards in the store there. I think they knew I was streaming and were trying to make themselves look better. Let's see what recolor it is. Oh, it's a dog, but it's yellow. Goodbye, Wind Salamander. We hardly knew ye. Wow, what a stupid fucking trick. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Wow, that is a worse trait than the previous. God damn it, not again. This happens so damn often, like... Since I don't know what monster it is, I can't tell what fucking trait it's gonna have. It had the sword, level 10, yeah. So, like the previous dog's thing was that it couldn't cast spells on its own, but anytime it was a spell that did cast, it would get bonuses and shit. This one only gets bonuses for spells that you cast on yourself. I've already forgotten what my fucking, I think it's... Yeah, there you go. Flame Lash. I just have to find ones that have a chance to... There you go, that's the... Chance to cast on some random thing. Apocalypse, there you go. Although that says all creatures, which probably means literally all creatures. There's a resurrect spell in this game that literally just resurrects every creature in the battle. Which is pretty fucking hilarious. Yeah, to be fair, I just saw your comment, Strong Bad Man. To be fair, the microtransactions are... They don't actually do anything. Like, the only reason that you would ever want to get those is it can change what your monsters look like a little bit. Okay, I've had enough of being a bar wench. As much fun as it's been... What the fuck? Wise man. Oh, I've never been a knight. I'll be a librarian. There we go. Look at me, I'm the best librarian. I guess it's not technically a microtransaction. It's a single transaction that you do. Basically, you pay extra to be able to change what your monsters look like. Which is still stupid. Don't get me wrong. but slightly less stupid than microtransactions. Can someone check that, actually? I can't remember if it is $15 or if it's more or fewer than that. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I haven't mentioned yet. It is worth noting that at the very least, they are nice to you in that when you breed a monster, it does not start out at level 1 if it's a good monster. So, like, yeah, see, he starts at level 55, so I'm not, like, desperately trying to play catch-up with him. Like, he starts out being able to hold his own in a battle, which is nice. I don't know what that was, but it happened. There we go. I don't know, I'm probably going to play this game until I beat Misery, and then I'm going to stop, just because as much as they say it's meant to be an endless adventure, I really feel like I've already seen just about everything it can throw at me. Like, there's a few things I haven't seen that they've hinted at, but I think the problem is I'm really not interested. Like, sure, I could see one of those nether creatures, and maybe I will before I beat Misery, but I really don't care. Especially since I've basically seen what every monster looks like at this point. I don't think I'm going to be caught by surprise by anything. God damn it. Yeah, when there's multiple life monsters in a battle, that can fucking just, like, chain itself. So that one of them just keeps resurrecting the other, and then that one keeps resurrecting the other one, and it's very annoying. But, you know, that's the risk you take when you fight against monsters with healing spells. Also, I don't remember what granite is used for, but I have way too fucking much granite. I need to remember what granite does so I can get rid of it. Compared to all my other things, like I've got like a couple 10,000, 20,000, then just 169,000 granite. At some point I'll figure out what it's for. There's a lot of diamonds. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, it was released last year. Oh, there was an expansion release last year. Oh. I'll have to take a look at that. Pardon my stoppage. I'm just gonna check this out. See what. Let's see, DLC. Oh. Free DLC. Okay, so it mentions sure to entertain and reward play. Oh, wait, spell gem customization. 2 new creature races. 100 new spells. And visually customizing your creature. Yeah. I'll download that. Doesn't. I mean, that does solve several of my issues with the game. Well, it doesn't solve anything, but it enhances some of the things that I always thought about the game. Yeah, I'll probably check that out at some point. I'll probably check it out. I'll check it out, play it for a couple hours, see if it actually changes anything noticeably, because a few of those things sound cool. But I already have learned not to get my hopes up too fucking high for this game, because You'll recall the only reason I bought it is because it had such glowing Steam reviews. Like, everyone loved this game in the reviews. There was not a bad thing anyone could say about it. And then I played it and I was like, yeah, it's fun. I mean, at least it's fun. That's worth something. Alright, yeah, I think we've seen enough here, honestly. Just been going for an hour, that's about. No, well, I assume when it says fighting the gods, it means the gods we've already fought. Like that misery dude is a god technically. Like all those bosses were technically gods. That's why we're getting like nether orbs from them. I'm sure they are bullshit though. Like if that last guy was able to cast, like, first of all, automatic 15% health at the start of the battle, and then instant death. Like, I'm sure it doesn't get much better than that. I can't wait till the fucking misery fight at the end of the game. That's probably self-explanatory, obviously. And to be fair, I was itching for more Dragon Warrior Monsters games. I love games like this. I wish there were more of them. I like the Dragon Warrior group the best, but it's a shame that they didn't come out with a good one after DWM2, at least in the States. Because you all know how I feel about Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. That game is the bane of my existence. Alright, I think I'm going to go and I got some Skyrim episodes I'm going to record later. I might stream again tonight. This was just like a little short afternoon because I was waiting for Torpo to get home, basically. So we could do some Skyrim recording. Yeah, I'll see what happens. I might come up with something for later tonight. Oh, I'm glad you like my... Yeah, I'm glad you like my banner. I'm glad that we keep coming up with new things to add to it. Every single... Oh, there you are, Torpo. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here so you don't whine about not being in the video again. Yeah, there's so much more room on this banner for dumb bullshit. Who knows what stuff can be added in the future? Like I put, sometime. I know it's what you do. That's the joke. That's the joke. Well, if any of you have ideas for things, I usually just add stuff based on jokes from the streams that I had most recently done, like the bird and my head having that dragon mask on it. I'm not putting Vampire Waifu on that until she appears in a stream. This is only stuff that has appeared in streams, mostly. I guess technically Lady Gaga has not appeared in a stream. But she appears in our hearts in every stream. Truly. And I guess I've never used Baja Blast either, but whatever. Okay, so yes. We have gained 4 people since I stopped playing the game. Is that how unpopular Siralim 2 is? Just people see I'm done playing and just pile on in. Ah, man. Good time. She is always with us in this. It's true. I'm never actually listening to you all. I'm actually just playing my waifu playlist on Spotify in the background, so I don't have to listen to your bullshit. It's pretty good. Anyway, I'm probably going to stream later tonight, like I said. Thank you all for showing up for this little afternoon quest for Siralim's dumb shit. I will see you all later, probably. I've said that before and not. So yeah, later, folks.